Okay, you ready?
That's another thing that ticked me off is I went up there.
I asked you if you were ready, and then you start telling me another
All right,
story.
let's go ahead.
No, go ahead, tell the
But
story.
I go up there and senior rate, $19 to walk 9 holes.
I can't tell if you're excited about that or upset.
No, and then they tell me it's because it's the weekend and it was a Friday.
What time?
5 o'clock.
Oh, weekend starts at 5 o'clock on Friday.
Apparently it does.
Yeah, you gotta know better than that. Hi, this is Randy from Fried Eggs Golf, and welcome once again to the channel. Today we are in a different setting. We're not out at Beverly Hills today. Today we are at Bobick's Golf, my old stomping grounds. For those of you who don't know, I actually worked at Bobick's Golf for 13 years as a club fitter and retail salesman. Today I am going, believe it or not, to my first ever demo day as a civilian. And I've brought with me, of course, the one, the only, Scuba Steve. Now, the premise of today's video, since this is the first time I'm enjoying a demo day as a customer and not as someone that has to work the event, I'm gonna go out with my dad and we are going to test out every single piece of equipment that's here from all the manufacturers. Who's all here today? Wedge, Mizuno, Ping, Callaway, and I think TaylorMade, Cobra, and Strixon are down there on the other side. So most of the major manufacturers. I've been out of the golf business for over 5 years, so I've not tested any new equipment in quite some time. So the reason we're making today's video is because when I used to work here, my dad came to every single demo day event, and he would spend 4 to 6 hours just roaming the driving range like a nomad.
Like a piranha.
Like a piranha, yeah. And he would hit every single club that the manufacturers had to offer. And they would spend so much time with him, and I would yell at him every time. I'm like, quit wasting their time, because he would never buy anything. He would sit there and he'd be like, oh, this one's pretty good. And then at the end, I'm like, is there anything you're interested in? He's like, oh, no, I'm not buying anything. So he's that guy. He goes to every single demo day. He hits all the clubs out there, and he's basically just working on his swing and hitting free balls.
But in my defense, since you quit Bobick's, I've never been to a demo day. This is the first one, because I always came to see you.
That's not true. It's because they were gonna kick him out, and I was like, guys, he's cool, he's with me. You're red listed on any driving range.
I did this, and I always did the tent sell.
Yes, so he's very obsessed with like big
Bargains.
events, but he wants bargains. And actually, if you guys want to, I've been kind of reaching out to Stacked Golf. And if you want to see a collab video, you're going to have to bug those guys to come up to Indiana and go thrift shopping with this dude right here for some golf clubs, because this is the master of thrift shopping. But I digress. We're going to go out to the driving range. We're going to hit a bunch of different clubs. We're just going to test out the new equipment, experience this demo day. Me for the first time as a consumer, him just like a piranha, as he put it before. I think after this, we might do another video, a follow-up as far as a what's in the bag style video of maybe what we might replace with maybe clubs that we tried out here. So my arm's getting tired, so let's go out there and hit some golf balls.
Why didn't you put the leg down like you usually do?
You know what? I got a million things going through my mind right now.
I know, but you stand there like this, and all you do is put the leg down and just...
You know what? You keep talking, you're gonna film this whole video. What are you laughing at? You know this is what we do.
Yeah, but you're taking a picture of my butt.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm taking a picture of what are you talking about? You can say, excuse me.
Excuse me.
What are you doing?
No sign up for this bag.
This is what I have to deal with every time we come to something like this. He has to sign up for all the giveaways. You take him to a boat show, forget about it. Did you hear what Jared just said?
What did he say?
I'm gonna burn that.
I am not a family member anymore, so I'm in now. All right, let's go.
I told you guys, he's banned here. They know him. He's on the list.
Who's that?
You're on a list.
A list for what?
You're not allowed to win stuff here.
Why? I'm not associated with this place anymore.
I was.
I know it, so I didn't get to do it.
Yeah, but you got so much stuff free here that...
I don't think they ever gave me anything free.
What do you mean?
What'd they give me free?
Do you ever pay for a bucket of balls here?
No.
Do you have a strategy? Like, how do you do this?
Yeah, I ask them what kind of shaft you want, what, you know. What do you want, hybrid or driver or iron? Which, if we're gonna hit every thing,
Well,
we
I
need to...
don't need to hit every... I mean, I'd like to hit some irons. I'd like to hit some drivers.
I'll tell you what.
And you know what the big thing is wedges. I need to try some new wedges.
There you go.
You just want to start at the end and just work our way down?
Might as well, right?
Yeah. Let's do tour edge first.
Tour edge first.
All right, tour edge is the first one. What are you gonna do?
This is the one I hit earlier.
You hit some earlier?
Just to warm up.
My dad's been doing this for 13 years and he's still yet to find out how to identify if a shaft is stiff or regular.
That's a hybrid, I mean,
They color code it.
this is what regular, but it's also graphite.
Do you want to try a graphite?
Oh yeah.
Well, hold on, I gotta get an iron too. Pro 723? Let's try these out. I wasn't listening to you. What'd you say?
I said, do you want to... I need a still. I don't want regular. I got change.
So I feel like I made a rookie mistake already.
What's that?
I didn't wear golf shoes.
I did.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You're a veteran in the field. You know what's going on. Oh my goodness. I really like that. I feel like I should have brought a glove as many shots as we're gonna hit. There it is. That felt really good.
You got like a 12?
What did you say?
A 12.
I just wanted to get that on camera. You asking for a 12 degree.
What's wrong with you? That's good. That'll work.
Yep,
Something with a little loft to it.
Not bad. Part of me thinks that my dad would come to these demo day events just to get like swing tips. Help him out with like his slice and stuff. Ooh, that was actually good.
It's the wind.
Yeah, we got
It cut me down about 10 yards, about 20 yards. Well, that felt good. The reason he's videoing is we do a YouTube channel called Fried Eggs Golf.
nice.
You better get this on video.
What?
I'm hitting him straight.
You always do this. This is something you do every time we come to a driving, every time we do a demo day.
I
You're
think
like,
the match straightens you out.
you're like, look how straight I'm hitting it. No, you hit it straight because you don't care where it goes. I guarantee you haven't once picked a target since you've been standing up there. All right, you ready to move on?
One more. Then we'll move on.
7 days worth of posts.
Oh, should have left.
That's why you walked away. Let me guess what you hit.
I have no idea.
It's probably something real heavy, real stiff.
3. I don't know what any of that means.
Yeah, it's a stiff flex.
Well, like, no wonder I
You've been
couldn't
doing
hit
this
it.
for how long and you have no idea how to identify a stiff and a regular. Thank you,
Let's
appreciate
move.
it.
Let's move on.
Yes, on to Mizuno. Real wide bottom sole, something easy to get airborne.
That'll go in the air.
Yeah, go, hit it. There used to be, I'm trying to think, I used to play like an MP60 back in the day. Do you guys have something that would be?
There's 60 would get replaced like a 223.
Okay. Yeah, let me give that a shot.
7 iron.
Perfect, thank you. Well, that's even my shaft too.
Sheesh.
Uh-oh, getting frustrated. Slow down, slow down.
It's just not hitting good at all.
I'm gonna stay in the same head, just a little bit different shot.
Okay.
Definitely want to try a wedge though. 56, 10.
That felt a lot better. That completely changed.
I feel like you get too quick with a graphite. Like it feels light to you, so you try
Yeah.
to swing it faster.
That could possibly be it.
Did you bring your wallet today?
I think I got some cash on me. Here we go.
Did you get $1? Is that for a Coney dog?
I think I got change for my $19 golf match
Oh my gosh.
yesterday.
Still complaining about it.
Oh,
So
whine
cheap.
forever about that.
So cheap. Oh my gosh. That feels really good. That ball came down horizontal. It was
ball?
yours. It was slicing so much. It came down
This
horizontal.
is a 9.5.
If I could do anything to help your swing,
Please.
at impact, if I could run up here and shove you that way,
Yeah?
instead of you pulling over there,
Try to go forward.
try to take everything down the line.
All right.
Like I said before, my dad's usually out here trying to find free advice, getting tips on his
Heck
swings.
yeah, anybody. Okay,
Okay,
move on.
move along. On to ping, go.
I've been hitting the 7-iron, so with a regular shaft.
Thank you, Mitch. Do some full swings. I'll go check on my dad. Oh. Maybe it is time for new wedges. Holy cow, these feel way better. What are you hitting there?
A 7.
Oh, so that's like the one that replaced the iron you have. What is that? Is that like the G450?
This is probably 2 ahead of me.
No, that's
G3, mine's are G400s.
so those are G430.
These are 430.
Okay, so 410, 420.
430.
Wait, I don't think they did the 420 because of marijuana.
What's wrong with that? That was a good swing.
It was a good swing, but your follow through never gets above your shoulders. Like
Is that why I always pull it left?
there's a lot of reasons why
What
you
do
do
you
a
mean?
lot of things. Swing it up all the way high, finish high,
Wow.
high and around you. You don't.
Wow, I don't know if I can do that. My body don't turn. My body don't turn like that.
I
I'll try
know.
it though. See that? No, that messes me up bad.
You didn't film that, did you?
I did, and it's going on the internet for sure. Eye blade I have. Is there a replacement for that yet? Or
I-230.
I-230?
I finish high, but I don't know how. I don't know how to finish high.
Yeah, that 230 looks good. Oh, right there. Is that it?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh my God.
What are you doing?
What was that?
I'm so glad I caught that on camera.
What was it? I don't even know what happened there.
Dad, are your brain skipping? You're hitting an iron off a 2.5-inch tee.
Oh, that's what it was.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I got that.
All right. Look, I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now?
You're not even funny.
That was the best swing I've seen you make all day.
That's a world of difference.
This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about that you can't write. Like, you can't write you hitting it off of a 2.5-inch tee and you can't figure out what the problem is. Look at how tall that is. It's taller than the iron.
Okay.
You're standing right in front of the camera. Oh my goodness gracious. That feels good. Holy cow.
Get your wallet out.
Let's see if I can hit one low. Dude, that iron, that I-230, have you hit that?
I play the 210s.
You do? I like that a lot. Max, LST. Can you help me build a driver, Mitch?
Loft-wise standard.
Let's take it down. Was it half-degree increments?
1 or 1.5.
Let's go 1. Let's go to 8-degree.
I just don't feel good.
You didn't hit that very good.
That doesn't feel good.
What? It doesn't feel good because you're not hitting the face.
It's close.
No, you weren't. You're hitting it almost on the hosel. I'm surprised the shaft didn't break.
Go ahead.
Do you have like a sixth sense for the camera and standing directly in front of it?
I don't want you showing me up.
This feels long.
That's it. You need a longer driver. You can always edit me into that.
Yeah, right. There's not enough special effects in the world to convince people of that.
Oh, you can finish on that one though. Do that. There, I finished on a high note too.
You popped it up?
I mashed it.
I think we should probably mention that this isn't the way you should go to a demo day. If you were coming to a demo day to actually demo equipment, you would want to bring your own clubs with you.
Yeah.
To test them
To
up
test
against
them against them.
Right now, we're just going off of our...
But you can kind of get a feel.
Oh yeah, you're a seasoned vet. You know exactly what's going on. You know spin rates. You know launch angles, right? Yeah, who needs them?
There you go. The jaws.
I'm gonna hit one.
I seen that video.
What video?
Jaws.
Our video? Yeah.
What degree you hitting?
54? What are you hitting?
62.
What are you doing? Give me this.
It's fun.
I know, but
At 53 yards.
This is what I mean though. You come to a demo day, you grab the 2 irons, you grab the 64 degree wedges. Okay, first hole right here.
Let's give you never do that on the first hole though.
Because I'm not hitting off a mat. You don't do it because you hit off of a tee. I'm all over that thing. Maybe I need a 62. Well, let's hit some irons here.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know what's funny is I made that Paradigm driver video.
Yeah?
I've never hit this club in my life.
What's that? Senior?
No,
That is a blade.
Oh, I'm not gonna hit
It's
that.
like hitting a butter knife.
I hit my irons like a butter knife and they're not even blades, so.
Oh, wow.
And that's what's messing me up.
You know what? If you don't,
These skinny,
that's what's messing you up.
yeah, I think, because I'm mid.
Do you want me to talk to a couple of the guys, see if they'll regrip some
no.
clubs for you, so you can demo your clubs the way you
You're
want
a
to?
moron.
You know what I realized
What'd you realize?
is that 5 years is a decent technology gap. Like these things feel different.
Do they feel different?
Yeah.
To you?
If you hit the face, you could tell the difference. I mean, I'm sure these lofts are jacked, and I'm falling victim to the age-old customer pitfall. But I am flying this a good 10 yards past where I hit my iron. That thing is seriously a rocket ship. Something I've noticed with you is when we go out and we play Beverly's Hills, you take your wedges and you de-loft them. You like turn the face
I've
in.
been working on that.
Okay, but if you do that with a 7 iron, you're turning that 7 iron into like a 3 iron. So that's why you hit it so low with that. And that's why you don't get any height on your shots, is because you de-loft it when you do that. You need like a real proper lesson, not like driving range tips.
Yeah, but
Ooh, that went 107 yards. But hey, look at this, look at this. Just look at this 7 iron.
let me see.
Watch where that comes down.
But when you drop your club, it should straighten right out, right?
You didn't, I just asked you to look at a shot and then you're just still
I
thinking.
watched the whole thing. I watched it land. It landed straight.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
I think my problem is my wrist.
I think your problem is this up here. So hold the club in your hand like you normally do. Just let me see what your grip looks like. It's not bad.
I know it isn't. My hands are underneath. So when you come back, your hands are, this wrist is supposed to be flat and this one's supposed to be flat. But
No.
from here
No.
to here,
Who told you that? Where?
video, YouTube.
What's the channel? I need to message them and tell them that they're abusing senior citizens. There's not a golf swing in the world that you're gonna have both those.
Well, maybe that's what's messing me up. I'm back.
Oh my gosh. Let your right wrist cup back
Like
there.
this.
Yeah.
That hurts.
I said let it cup. Don't make it do that. Just let it naturally do that.
One more.
That is so far.
Oh my gosh. That's
Yeah.
a world of difference.
Listen, folks, I've been giving this guy
Cup,
golf tips and
cup,
golf lessons since I
the
was probably
wrist.
12 years old.
Remember that
And
guy's cup it.
He when he listens to me, it goes magnificently. And then he'll hit one bad shot, and then he'll just abandon everything I told him. And then he'll go to the internet and watch some driving range pro tell him, the latest and greatest tip, which is not meant for him. It's meant for not him. Did you hit a couple more good?
Real good. Yeah, that was even better than the last
Do you
one.
want to go back to the beginning and try them
No,
again?
I'm good.
Do you mind if I build up a couple? Yeah.
Look for a triple diamond.
I don't want a triple diamond. Yeah, what shaft is in there?
Silver, it's a stiff.
That'll work. Good enough for me. All right, tell him what you need.
Give me
Actually, no, wait. Take a look at him, and then you tell him what he needs. What do you got?
10 degree,
Paradigm?
10.5 degree,
You can put that to draw setting too if you want. So if it starts fading on you.
If
That was good. That was like 225.
Ooh.
Go have him take the same thing, just have him put a draw bias on it.
Okay.
You know, I like the way.
This whole thing feels good. Didn't they send you one?
No, are you serious? Do you think that Callaway would have sent me a driver to make that video?
I
with?
would have sent you one just to prove you wrong.
They would have sent it to me and then saw the video and then invoiced me. That looked good.
Changed it a little bit.
That's hammered.
I like that low.
Yeah, that little more penetrating ball
Yeah,
flight.
that way you get a bunch of old guy roll. You're going to get a good review anyway.
I like that.
Stop doing that.
Oh, sorry.
Stop bribing
Sorry.
people. They don't give out hats anymore or towels, so you don't need to.
Guy can try. You think I'm trying to suck up and get something from him?
Yeah, I do. Because this is what you do. You go, hey, I don't know if you know Fried Eggs Golf, but we got a YouTube channel, and
I always tell people that because that's how you get an audience.
Oh, you think your word of mouth is actually? That's
I probably brought at least 5 people to the channel. At least 5.
You know what? I laugh, but those 5 bring another 5, and that's 25.
There you go.
There we go. Is that game changing?
That felt good. That really, for the first swing, that felt great.
Are we standing really close to each other?
Huh? What'd you say?
Wow. I feel like this might be out of my
Price range?
It's got a lot of cavity in it. It feels like it's really strong often. Oh, yeah. That's a big difference. That's a 790 there. Are you getting that HD, Dad?
Yes.
Man, that's smoking now. Are you moving over?
Just giving you some room.
No, that was the first bad one I hit with it. What do you think of that one?
I think I like the other 7 better. Although I hit that one pretty good too. Hit the tree, just what I was aiming for.
Look. I got that wow.
What was that? Did you about shank it into my leg?
I just took a practice swing and caught the end of it.
I did get it on camera.
I'm
Thank
sure
goodness.
it's on video.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I like the way this looks. What do you think about that driver?
It's got a weird looking face, don't it?
Yeah, well, it's carbon.
You think that can hold up?
Well, there have been pictures all over the internet of the faces of these ejecting off of
Yeah,
them.
that's, I mean, it just feels really,
Yeah.
and it's got a,
But think how cool you'd feel if you busted the face of your driver.
how do you smoke that one?
You need to wipe that off before you turn it in.
I think that put a little idiot spot on
We
me.
don't need people asking questions.
There it is. Smoked it.
Try that one.
What is that? What is,
That is a tailor-made burner mid-size
this
system
old?
to, yeah, it's, I would say close to 30 years ago.
like when they first come out with the metal head?
Yeah, that was before the burner.
I remember these small head drivers.
Give that one a rip.
I won't even be able to hit it.
Try it, you might like it.
I might. Oh my God.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that felt like garbage compared to what we've been hitting. What degree is that one, Randy?
That doesn't feel bad, that's a 56. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, smoking that left.
Holy smokes.
Where I want it to go.
Dude, I am mushing that thing. Look at the 310 sign, watch it. Right now.
Missed it.
You didn't. You ready?
Yeah.
Babe, did you see that? I just sold a TaylorMade driver to that kid.
Did you really?
Yeah, he saw me hit and he's like, I gotta get me one of those. If the reason was, he goes, if he can hit it, anybody can hit it.
You talking about the driver I was hitting?
What? What is it about stories and you not being able to follow?
You go.
I was telling a joke about how that kid saw me hit a driver and said that I want to get that driver, but it's not because I was hitting it well, it's because if I can hit it, anyone
I
can
thought
hit
you
it.
were referring to me, because if I can hit it, anybody can hit it.
Well, you didn't hit it.
I know that.
So
That's why
you got hit it well
It didn't
first.
make any sense to me. That's 9.5 offset.
These are fixed.
With their what?
They're fixed head. These are not adjustable. Here, hit that. I'm gonna let him swing that for a little bit while the adults talk. This kind of looks.
What's that like?
Is that something?
Yeah, I mean, so that's what Ricky's playing. It's just a real small undercut cavity, or it'd be like Tech or Tech X if you want a hollow body with a little more forgiveness.
Nah, let's try that. Keep that in like a S300 or something in there.
I've never drawn a ball in my life. Look out. Figure this thing out. You're a gunner. What are you hitting there?
This is the iron that Ricky Fowler's playing.
Is it?
Yeah, he saw me, he goes, you try this one. This is what you need. He's like, you look like a real fanboy. That feels good, I like that. That had to feel pretty good.
That felt great.
Oh, wow. That feels good. You see that one?
I see it.
Right now, coming down. Look at that.
That's at least 225.
I think I went into the woods.
You hit that consistent every time?
Yeah, I hit that pretty decently. The funny thing is I have one of these in my basement.
You have one?
Yeah, Cooper sent me one, and I just was like, thanks. I mean, just out of nowhere.
Well, Randy can edit. He's only going to show your good shots, right?
That doesn't happen. Trust me. He tries to get as much trash on me as he can.
Oh, I'm sorry. You shanked one into my leg over there. I got to put that in. Let's go wrap it up. We got one more.
All right, let's go. I'll see if I can make it.
You got it. This is child's play for you. Definitely gonna hit a couple wedges here. 56 mid. That's the one I want. I got one. No.
I don't know if this will work for me.
Did you grab a left-handed? Right, moron. Ooh, they got the short game flags over here.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh my gosh, that feels fantastic. What do you got?
I've got
Let's do.
the Launcher XL Halo. Me, the most forgiving one I've hit so far. I've liked a few of these, but man, this one,
Well, I think as you go down in that set, I think they get more and more like a traditional iron. Is that right? You get like a 9 iron, it's more.
It'll start hiding all that.
he said it hides it as,
Yeah.
as you go. But I really like this club.
That's a rocket ship.
Most forgiving one I've hit here today.
Cheating.
Oh, left it. Is that one to end on?
That's good. Yep, that was great. Look at that. Boom.
What did you show me?
That very seldom happens.
Ball striker. What do you think? Did you get your fill?
Yeah, I got more than my feel. I don't know how I used to do this for like 3 or 4 hours.
All right, everybody, that concludes the video. Demo day done. Like I said, we're gonna make another follow-up video where we do kind of a what's in the bag for each of us, and then we kind of go over what clubs we might think about replacing according to what we've discovered today. So
I just want to say one thing.
I know you did.
Okay, is that if you guys ever get a chance to do this demo day, do it, because these guys will help set your clubs up. They will help you with where you're swinging wrong. They're very helpful people, a group of guys.
Yeah, I think a lot of times I've always taken for granted that this was in our back doorstep, because there's not a lot of places that have full retail golf shops that have a 20-acre driving range where you can go outside and you can hit the equipment, and you have the demo guys here to kind of help you along the way. So if you're a beginner golfer, you're just getting into the game, go check out a demo day. I think that you get over the intimidation factor. These guys have seen everything. You know, there's no bad swing.
There's no bad swing.
He's out here.
I'm out here.
He shanked one into my ankle, so they've seen everything.
That's been edited out, though, so don't worry about that one. So what do you think your first demo day where you got to participate instead of being the guy behind? You got to actually try everything.
More enjoyable. I have
It
to say
seemed like
that.
you enjoyed yourself. It seemed like you hit some really good shots.
Now I could see where that would be. That would be a lot of fun if I didn't have the camera. because I was kind of always worried about placing it and getting some shots and stuff like that. But the problem is people here know me, so they don't really help me out that much. They're like, this guy.
That guy knows how to golf.
I'm like putting my own clubs together. No, it was enjoyable. I had a good time. More fun than I thought I would. Since I've been to this so many times, I thought it would be kind of like been here, done that. But it was a totally different experience being on the other side and just having fun hitting some new golf equipment.
Yep.
And I've been out of it for 5 years, so there was a big difference in technology. I'm actually excited to talk about that when we make our What's in the Bag video. Like I said before, huge thanks to Bobick for letting us out here, let us dork around on the driving range and demo some of their equipment at their demo day. But please thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, we will see you later.
Coming over to say thanks for your content.
Oh yeah, man, thanks for watching.
Hey,
Appreciate it. See, there you go. You got noticed.
I'm disappointed. Didn't ask for an autograph.